The road was long, the dust thick beneath his feet, but the traveler did not waver. He had crossed mountains, rivers, and deserts to find a man who never spoke. The stories of the silent saint had spread far, reaching the ears of kings and beggars alike. It was said that those who came in sorrow left in joy, those who arrived with questions left with peace, but no one had ever heard him utter a single word. The traveler, a scholar of great renown, could not accept such a thing. How could wisdom be given without words? How could lessons be taught without speech? He had studied every philosophy, debated with the greatest minds, and yet the mystery of the silent saint called to him more than any book ever had. After weeks of travel, he arrived at a small village, nestled between two great hills. In its heart stood a garden, simple yet lush, where the saint was said to sit from dawn till dusk. The traveler approached with reverence, his heart pounding in his chest, and there he was, an old man, draped in a simple robe, sitting beneath a tree with his eyes half closed. The traveler bowed and spoke, "O wise one, I have come from far to seek your wisdom." The saint did not respond. The traveler continued, "I have studied the words of the sages, but they say you speak none. How then do you teach?" Still, the saint remained silent, his gaze steady but distant, as if watching something beyond the world. Frustrated, the traveler tried again. "Can you not share with me even one truth?" The saint lifted his hand and pointed toward the sky. The traveler followed his gaze, but saw only the endless blue, the passing clouds. "What do you mean?" he asked impatiently. "What does the sky tell me?" The saint merely smiled, a look so gentle, yet filled with something the traveler could not grasp. He waited, expecting words that never came. The silence stretched between them like an ocean, vast and endless. Days passed. The traveler remained in the garden, watching, waiting. Slowly, something within him began to change. His mind, once restless, grew quiet. His questions, once urgent, faded. He watched the saint as one watches the wind move through the trees, without expectation, without demand. One morning, as the first rays of light touched the earth, understanding bloomed in the traveler's heart. He looked at the saint, tears in his eyes. "You have spoken more than all the teachers I have known." The saint smiled once more. The traveler bowed deeply and left, carrying a truth he could never explain, only live. And so the saint remained, silent as ever. Yet his voice echoed in the hearts of those who were willing to listen.